Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and Pokemon Bank has finally been released in Japan and Europe. Yes, North America is still waiting for Pokemon Bank, but it's okay. How much longer can it be? Alright, here we go. A battle against Rick, or Dangerous36m, whatever you want to call him. He's going to send in Golem right off the bat. I'm going to send in my Tongue Twister right off the bat. Now, I decided to go for the Grass Knot here, expecting him to predict me to go for a Water move, so I go ahead and use it. But he sends in a Scavalier, expecting the Grass Knot, so good move on his part. Should have went straight for the Surf, but oh well. Gonna go ahead and switch out now and send in a better Pokemon against it, like my Lockdown here, for example. Now, overall, this thing is quite powerful, being a Scavalier and all. However, I subbed the Reflect, knowing how powerful it is, but he does have the Drill Run as well, which kind of makes the Reflect completely ineffective. Either way, I T-Wave it just in case he gets fully paralyzed. I really shouldn't have left my Klefki die this early. That's one of the bad plays I made in this game. Made quite a few, but oh well, what can you do? That's Pokemon. You make some good games, you have some bad games. That's how it works. So then I go for a Swords Dance here, and he does get fully paralyzed, which is nice for me. So now I'm going to go ahead and stance change now. I should have maybe gotten one more in, but whatever, I said to go for the Sacred Sword and he gets paralyzed again. But he goes for knockoff with Reflect Up that doesn't really do all too much. One other Sacred Sword will take it out, especially since he's paralyzed. So now the Reflect is gone. I was going to send Bob the Boulder his Golem again. I decided to go ahead and just go into my shield, formally goes for King Shield. He's probably going to go for Earthquake, but honestly, I don't have anything I want to switch into an Earthquake, looking at my team. So I'm just going to leave it in and go for the Sacred Sword. It does enough damage, like a lot of damage, but unfortunately it's not enough damage, so my stab has to go down, which is sad, because that thing is kind of bulky, but oh well, what can you do? I'm going to send in Sensational here, because this thing is a boss once it gets the speed boost. Especially with a free Earthquake. I decided not to go for the Rock Slide or Swords Dance to try and get cocky. I decided to just go for Earthquake right off the bat to be safe and get a speed boost. Seemed like the most logical play to make. But then he sends in the Azumarill. Now I switch out here and then I send in my Changeling here to also copy into a Azumarill. Now I figured he's probably going to switch, beginning as he's pretty much walled at this point. And so he can't really do all too much to me. It is a lot of damage though, considering. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and go for the Play Rough. And he sends in Go-Go, which is nice because Play Rough did some good damage to it, over half, so I'm completely pleased with that. I'm not against that at all. I thought he would over-predict or predict me to switch because I thought the Hornage would be way too obvious. He did not, so my Azumarill goes down, or rather my Ditto goes down, and I was at some pretty good damage health back ever. So now I send in my Sensational again. I go for the Swords Dance here because I expect him to switch. Wait, do I go for Swords Dance? I don't understand. No, I would go for Mega Horn. Should have gone for whatever. I go for Mega Horn there. Wouldn't have really mattered in the long run anyway, because at this point I believe I switch out again. And then I send in Sedusa here. Now I should have possibly waited a little bit or sent in something else as fodder. I don't know. But either way, sending in this thing against the Fairy type wasn't all too great of a move. Either way, I would go ahead and went for the Swords Dance. I went ahead and went into a Mega Form. Go for Swords Dance here. So now huge power plus Swords Dance is doing some good damage. However, the fact he has Aqua Jet pretty much tells me that he could outspeed me, and so I decided to go for a Sucker Punch here. Doesn't quite kill. I don't know how much HP I had left. I think it was like maybe 2, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, it stays alive. And then I set on my Tongue Twister. I decided to go for Extra Sensory in case he switched out to another Pokemon, expecting the Grass Knot or something. Either way, his Azumarill goes down. So now he's going to send in his Raikou. After I seen this, I'm like, oh, pretty much GG right here. It's pretty much a good game. There's no way I could possibly win this. So it goes for a Volt Switch here, and I'm honestly surprised I didn't die from that. That really caught me off guard. I thought that would kill me in a heartbeat. But it did not. He sends in Go-Goat here, and takes to take the Sap Sipper, which he predicted nicely. But I also carry the Icy One thing, and I do outspeed it, so I could take out the Go-Goat, no problem. So that's nice. However, I have nothing for Raikou at all. I have nothing. I mean, he'll kill me off my my Greninja here, which you'll see. He'll send in his Raikou, go for the T-Bolt, completely annihilate me. I'm hoping that maybe since this thing took a Volt Switch, maybe... sorry, I was Psychic type. Well, either way, I sent in my Sensational, hoping for I could take a T-Bolt. I, of course, scant. It's going to take me down, and of course it's going to be... good game. Yeah, but in all seriousness, I mean, I'm sure Pokemon Bank will come out in America soon. I mean, it's not like there have been other games that have been released recently that haven't come out in other countries yet.